I'm shining. My light will no longer be dimmed. It's not just my aura that is lighter, it's my essence. Things are clearer, not only visually, but within me. A dramatic change has happened. Magic took us to this sacred site, and he was explaining that a lot of trauma was healed there. And as he's speaking, this uncontrollable tremor started to come out, and I had no idea where it was coming from. And I've always thought I've dealt with my trauma, so I didn't think that included me. But something took over my body. There was a trigger, and then there was a memory, and it was a devastating one. I was able to realize that the trauma was not dealt with, that I had maybe forgiven the perpetrators, but not myself. And that was the true healing that needed to happen. And it happened right there. And it was this transformation of realization, accepting, and then letting it go. And I literally afterwards felt like these angel wings come out from my back, and I felt like I had come down to the ground and my feet were planted on the earth, and I'm just sitting there, and I felt like I just kept saying, I've arrived, and I don't know why I was saying that, but I felt like an angel had come in and taken my body as like a warrior to help spread the message and be the messenger that I am to help heal others through my experience and through now my awareness of how deep it actually goes. And it was beautiful and transformative. I feel very special. I mean, I'm sure many people actually go through this transformative experience, but that moment was mine. But it wasn't just mine. I actually healed everybody in our group through my own experience. It was amazing. My message came through me, but it wasn't just for me. It was for everybody. It really was something so special. A forever memory that has changed my life. And I thank Magic and I thank Maggie for giving me the space, for allowing me to heal, to finally heal when I didn't even know I needed it. When I first started this retreat, this journey, I honestly didn't think I had too much stuff to work on, surprisingly. But I did notice in this group setting, I would become timid and I didn't want to speak. I didn't want to speak my truth. My throat chakra was just blocked. And every time I spoke, my heart would pound in my chest. It was uncomfortable. And then I don't know exactly when it happened, but there was this transformative shift, this aha moment, this aha, where my throat was just wide open, and then I couldn't shut it back up. I actually was speaking maybe out of turn, always sharing my thoughts. One time we were having prayer around mealtime, and Magic said, all right, out of all of you, and this was probably mid-retreat, out of all of you, the one who's shy, who's timid, I'd like you to have your voice and speak up. And that was me. And so I decided to speak, and Magic goes, you? Because by then I had ripped open that box. There was no closing my voice. I had a message and it had to be delivered. And so that moment I realized I have changed. I didn't even know it, but the fact that Magic was confused that I thought I was timid and shy and didn't have a voice was the moment I go, oh, I'm on the other side. And when I was trying to figure out when that happened and how it happened, or the why, it was the sharing, and it was the container, the safe space that Magic and Maggie created. It was felt. And so I was able to shed the layers of protection and the barriers that I had created for myself. Just layer by layer, they just shed through being safe and accepted and loved. And that was because of this journey, through this retreat, through the love of Maggie and Magic, the unconditional love that he speaks of, that he knows of, and that he shares.